Good morning, Seahawks. This is just a quick video to help us with our class today and to help save my voice just a little bit. Take a look at your notes for today. We're going to finish up this last box that you see on the screen. So what we need to do is set up proportions to relate our two triangles. So remember that similar figures have corresponding sides and angles. So the sides are going to be proportional to each other. And we'll talk about that in just a sec. Our angles are going to be equal to each other. So you can see that I have two triangles that are similar to each other. One is just a little bit bigger than the other one. So if you take a look at this triangle, we can use some colors to match the sides. So this color, 10, I'll use red here. Okay, it's going to match with this side, which you can see that I rotated that triangle around, and it matches with this 6. So if you want to try to draw this little triangle inside, that could be a good idea. Okay, this side, I'm going to color that in blue. 7.2 matches with this side, okay, which is the 12. So what I'm showing you is that the sides are proportional and the angles are equal. See how this right angle matches with this right angle? So we can set up a proportion and prove that they are related to each other. You could do a proportion kind of like WKU, except it's using colors. So think about red over blue. Okay, so that would be 6 red over 7.2 for the small triangle, and 10 red over 12 blue for the bigger triangle. You could have flipped that around, but it's going to end up being the same, because if I do my cross multiplication, I'm going to end up getting the same exact answer. 6 times 12 is equal to 7.2 times 10. Those are equal to each other. They both equal 72. So it proves that they're proportional to each other. Okay, this trapezoid I've kind of rotated around. So see, this little guy can be rotated around, and I'll rotate it back to show you. So see, all I did was flip it around and match it. So I just want you to write and try to draw this little trapezoid and match the letters. So see how this A has been flipped around to match this A. B. Oh, no, B is going to be over here, sorry. C and D. So let me do that one more time to help you see the rotation. Okay, and slide it over. Okay, see how it rotated around and matches with the other one. Okay, I'm going to pause the video here. Make sure you got all the notes, And we're going to take a look at 2 questions from our packets today. Okay, 2 clues to help you today. Look at your yellow packet for me. Remember, you're doing part 2 today on ratios and proportions. So remember, for a graph, we're looking for a dot that goes through 1 comma something. Remember, that is our unit rate. Our unit rate. So in this case, we're looking for our unit rate, and that's going to match up with this dot right here. But that's a little bit hard to see exactly. So we're going to look for a dot that's a little bit more in the crosshair, so to speak, in an intersection. So if you look at all these dots, the best dot to choose is going to be this one right here. 5 cars washed equals $40. So remember our trick. We have X and Y. To find our unit rate, we're going to divide Y divided by X, or 40 divided by 5, which in this case would be 8. Okay, so $8 is how much we earn per car. So to form our equation, remember our equation is Y equals K, unit rate, times X. So all we do is put that 8 into that K spot. Do you see an equation that would match with that? Okay, if you were thinking A, you're on the right track. Y equals 8X. Okay, take a look at 36. This is in your blue packet. I just want to give you a quick clue on this one. We have 2 objects, and they're both traveling. We're trying to figure out which choice is going to be true. So just like this one, we have to pick dots that are going to match well. So take a look at these 2 dots I'd like to give to you. This one right here would be a good one for object 1. So that's 10 minutes. And think about what would be in between these 2. In between 10 and 20 is 15. So let's make that coordinate 10, 15. Okay, remember that means 10 minutes for 15 feet. And a good dot for this one would be kind of its opposite, I guess, right here. So here would be 15 and 10. So that means 15 minutes and 10 feet. Okay, if you look at your choices, it wants you to find feet per minute. Feet per minute. So think about what you might need to do in order to find feet per minute. Okay, if you were thinking divide, you're on the right track. Feet per minute for this one would be 15 divided by 10. And this one, 10 divided by 15. Okay, think about what you might need to do from there. And we'll check in again and see if we can figure it out.